Hello, true duelists. My name, as always, is Craig Fee, and welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Update. A new piece of support for the Valiance archetype. The Pendulum card from the upcoming Tactical Masters has been revealed. It searches one Valiance field spell, then lets you pop a Pendulum monster you control, and if you do, add Senet Switch from your deck to your hand. Senet Switch, of course, being a continuous spell from 2006 that allows you to move one monster you control to an adjacent monster zone. It last saw notoriety as the most talked about and worst possible tech choice for the beginning of Master Rule 4, and it being searchable will truly move it to the forefront of playability. Trust me. Also revealed this week was the next V-Jump promo, the upcoming Lady of Lament. It has the effect to put either 3 or 6 normal trap cards from your grave or banish pile onto the bottom of the deck and draw 1 card for every 3 returned. And if another monster is tributed or a normal trap is sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can target 1 trap in your grave and set it to your field. It does have a third unlisted effect that not all players are aware of, that allows for an immediate FBI raid based on how excited players get over this artwork. Some of you need Jesus. The upcoming set, Power of the Elements, the next set after Dimension Force, has had its first card revealed. A pair of raccoons that are very cute, and have an effect that let any ritual deck send monsters from the extra deck to the graveyard as part of the cost to ritual summon, effectively giving every ritual deck a Necros Kaleidoscope. Ritual Good Stuff got another okay piece of support for what is otherwise a very underwhelming deck. Hooray! The Legendary Duelist Season 3, set to release July 21st, has had the collectible dice it comes with revealed. They feature the Dark Magic Circle from the Dark Magician archetype, Elemental Hero Neos, the Hero Signal, and Junk Synchron. And they all suck compared to the Trishula dice from Hidden Arsenal Chapter 1. That's not biased, it's just a fact. Also, in Master Duel news, it was revealed that in order to change all old Magic cards from the earliest days of Yu-Gi-Oh's TCG translations into spell cards, they simply used a find and replace. You might not think that's an issue, but it did result in the Dark Spellian, which unfortunately is not an awesome new archetype, it's just a find and replace of Dark Magician. This isn't all that important of news, it's just that it happened, was on my feed, and I find it hilarious. In community news, the 7th episode of the Percussion series Season 2 dropped this week following Pharaonic Guardian. With plenty of great cards in the set, from Book of Moon to Gravekeeper Spy, or Trap Dust Shoot to Ring of Destruction, there was plenty to get. And plenty was gotten, in terms of both cards and games. With Gage going with a beatdown strategy to shake up from clown control, and Simo going with a stall/burn strategy. This marks the 2nd episode of the Percussion series where the controller of a burn card died to it, this time Dark Snake Syndrome causing the first ever draw in the Percussion series. This resulted in not 3 games this time, but 4. All in all, some pretty solid duels, minus the one where they both did all of nothing and then got burned to death by Dark Snake Syndrome, but you can't win them all. We can't expect more draws in the future, however, seeing as how they both pulled Ring of Destruction and are playing it pre-errata. This will lead to more drawn-out episodes, which is great news for the ad revenue for Simo, and even more great news for all the endless Progression series watch-along ads that exist as well. Gage did end up winning the episode, meaning that he won't get a free ban on Simo's deck, but that does now put the Season 2 score at 2-5 in favor of Gage. The Age of Gage holds strong, as does the hopium that he won't choke this early lead. Distant Coder Subathon has finally ended, and this week I'm not lying because I was actually there to watch the end of it and can confirm it did end this time with my own eyes. After a little more than 258 hours of streaming, with a total of 12,139 subs and 11 days, it was a long one. Big congratulations go out to Coder, a well-deserved subathon for one of the community's best judges. Give his channel a look if you haven't already. Highlights from the subathon include a match against Moist Critical, Deal or No Deal, and more. All very good stuff, and again, big congrats to Coder. There will be no locals report this week, as Johnathan is currently under review for threatening locals. Not much else to say here. The man pulled out a gun. Dude's a fucking idiot. And so that wraps it up for this week's update. As always, I'm your host, Craig Fee. Make sure to subscribe to YGO Strats for next week's update, and so that you too can become a true duelist.